Did you know this small New Jersey city grew into a thriving community because of the railroad? Today we're walking through historic Summit, New Jersey. Perched on one of the highest points along the historic Morris and Essex Railroad, Summit grew from a small crossroads into one of New Jersey's most elegant cities. So here we are walking around the city. It's changed so much since I was a little girl. Not really much is still here from when I was a kid, store-wise. Seal Funds, I used to shop there. Cards galore. There were a lot of different places I could probably think of. Let's start over this way first. 1999 and under. Let's walk down this way towards Winberry's. I know somebody that used to work there for a long time as a waitress. It's a good place to eat too. Got some good food in there. I believe it used to be the old Opera House. See, this was the Summit Opera House, designed in 1993 for the Women's Christian Temperance Union. The building originally has shops on the ground level upstairs, an 800-seat stage hall featuring vaudeville, and became Summit's very first movie house. So 1893, structures included 1893 Temperance Hall, Union Hall, Willard Hall, and Howard Hall in 1894. And then the Opera House in 1920. So there's the dates there. And then J.B. Winberry, since then, 1989. So we're across the street, that's the building now. The Opera House. Summit Opera House building. It talks about Summit Downtown Historic District, placed on the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of Interior and the New Jersey Register of Historic Places. The district's 16 blocks include distinctive commercial buildings dating from the late 19th and early 20th centuries and illustrate a rich combination of setting, materials, and design centered on the 1905 Morris and Essex Railroad Station. Municipal Station. There's some flip-flop art here. Flip-flop art. Never saw that before. Good use of recycling shoes. So this big building here used to be Bradley Funeral Home. Now it's a big office building, I guess. City Hall. There's a YMCA. There's also a YWCA across the other way. Old post office. You got to park on the side if you want to mail something. Can't really park. There's no like big parking lot or anything like that unless you pay. Train station across the way here. We'll make our way over that way. Train tracks down that way. A lot of old shops here. Summit Strong. We've got the shoe repair. There's the cheese shop. Cheese shop's been here a long time, I feel like. Maybe it was somewhere else for you. So many restaurants to eat here. It can be a little overwhelming to pick something. A lot of great options. We are at the train station. Got the Historic District sign outside the train station. We're gonna go get some lunch. So up top it shows the Morris and Essex lines. So while we wait for our friends to get here for lunch, we'll just kind of talk about how, so my family came to America through Ellis Island, half of my family, through Ellis Island in the late 1800s, early 1900s. They lived in Jersey City, and then some of them moved here to Summit. After my great-great-grandfather died, he got gangrene from helping build the railroads. Blech, can't speak. So he got gangrene. He died. My great-grandfather was about 6 or 7 years old. And then he was the man of the house, had to work, shoveling coal and delivering newspapers. Then my great-great-grandmother got remarried, and she had some more kids and heartbreak, a lot of grief when families, back then with diseases and just hard times back then, hard times. So definitely have deep roots here in Summit, city of Summit. Don't live here anymore, but grew up here, and it's changed so much over the years, but there's still some staples that are still standing. So we're just walking around reminiscing. It's been here a long time. Here's the Summit Diner. This was a horse trough, granite horse trough watering, designed by Summit architect Benjamin V. White, installed in 1907 on Union Place, west of this present location. By 1937, the water supply had been shut off because the horse ownership had dwindled. Removed in 1958, this historic trough was restored in 2001. Yeah, they have the Reeves Arboretum too. That's a nice place to go and walk around. We're not going to go there today though. Summit's a great place to live. They have everything. Everything you might need. They got alleyways, they got barbers, they got shoe repair, they got furniture stores, they got wine and whiskey, hair, nails, Indian food. All right, so we're next to the diner. We're gonna go to Pizza Vita because they have Christmas in July and I Spy Santa Claus. While this diner opened in 1929, it wasn't always in this steel railroad car. That didn't happen until 1938. They created it in Elizabeth, New Jersey, and transported it here. To my understanding. Technically, it's one of the oldest operating diners in the state of New Jersey, right here. It's so cool. What else is here? You want to say anything? It's got different ornaments all on the Christmas tree. Santa Claus is gonna eat some pizza. Yep, I'll meet you over there. And we used to wait out here for concert tickets when we were kids. It's like a Ticketmaster booth situation from what I remember. We used to wait out here in the rain and in the snow when you wanted concert tickets before Ticketmaster. You could buy them online. They have a farmer's market, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, that was the bank over there. And now you have a whole bunch of different restaurants. And Peppercorn Diner, I used to go in there all the time with my great-great-aunt. We used to eat at the Peppercorn Diner. It used to be seal farms over here. I remember when I was a kid, I got the nicest, this mustard yellow sweater that I absolutely loved. Honestly, if it still was around and fit me, I would still wear it. Different art. Pretty. Another container for pizza boxes only. I've been seeing those a lot lately. And here you have Doria Pizza. That was a good spot back in the day. But some more art. Surface tension, stainless steel and resin. We're at Magic Fountain in Summit still getting ice cream. It's interesting. And that's a wrap on our day exploring in Summit, New Jersey. Had to end things over here at Magic Fountain, getting some ice cream. Thanks for joining us, and like always, subscribe, and don't forget to keep it moving.